Hello there everybody, my name is Justin, also known as SpiderFPS here on YouTube.com, coming back at you with yet another video. And today I wanted to talk about something that's really funny that happened to me back in, the beginning of middle school now. I was around 13 years old, and, you know, that wasn't really that long ago, but, you know, since then I've kind of, like, grown a brain, if you will. But, regardless to that, as a kid, everyone went ding-dong ditching, or mostly everyone did. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about today. Just a life story of a ding-dong ditching prank video that went completely wrong. And it was actually really funny looking back on it now. But yeah. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get into the video, guys. Just go ahead and tell the story for you guys right here, right now. So back in the day when I was like 12, 13, or 11, 12, 13, I had two different friends. I'm not going to say any names. But we all three had a pranking YouTube channel. We thought we were so cool. We uploaded this video where we sold popcorn on a stick on the side of the road, and it was one piece of popcorn on a toothpick. And people actually bought it from us, which I thought was hilarious. And I think that video might actually still be on YouTube. No, I don't think it is. I think most of the videos that I'm going to be talking about have been taken down because I think most of the channels are gone now. But anyways, we had a pranking YouTube channel, so we uploaded videos like that, prank calls, all the good stuff. That's where YouTube really started for me, was prank videos when I was like really young. So the pranks really weren't that funny most of the time. But anyways, me and my two friends, we had I was carrying the video camera actually. So we were going around ding dong ditching people, and you know, obviously like a lot of people have done this. It's really not a big deal, but it is technically illegal. So just felt like I was gonna mention that. And we hit about like 3 or 4 houses, I can't remember, and then you know, the same thing every time we run in and we hit, and then we filmed the door, and it was kind of stupid most of the time. They would just like walk around for a little bit, and then like most of them just like open the door and then shut it, but then like some people would like go around looking for us. So it was kind of hilarious, just sitting back in a bush like watching people walk around in their yard. Again, guys, I'm not like this now, I wouldn't do this, but I thought it was hilarious at the time. So the final house we were gonna go to, I think it was like our 5th house. Alright, so basically, like, I was never the one to go knock on the door. I was never the one to go ring the doorbell and run away, because I was too much of a pussy to do it. I was too scared. I didn't do that stuff. I let my friends do it while I hid in a bush and recorded. So anyways, my friends, they wanted to record, and they wanted me to go ring the doorbell. So I was like, after a bit of arguing, I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go do it, because like I hadn't gone and done it yet that day. So yeah, it was actually me and my friend, we both went up there because I think I was too much of a pussy to actually do it by myself. So me and my friend were both at the door, and our other friend was he was like standing farther away with the video camera looking at the door. And actually what had happened was hold on, before I continue, we lived in a neighborhood where there was like neighborhood security watch and stuff like that, and there was like neighborhood police or whatever you want to call them. But anyways, they rode around this like stupid little car, like making sure everything was good. They were like I don't know, I just hated the police in that neighborhood. Like, they weren't actually official police, they were just like neighborhood watch. And like, if you were doing like the most, I don't know, pedestrian thing that like as a kid you would do that wasn't like typically normal by adults, they'd be like, hey, stop that. Like if you're playing in like a specific field or whatever where like nothing was in it, like there was construction behind it, but like there was nothing really there, they're basically like really strict with everything they did with like kids and stuff. So alright, so what happened was, this 5th house, we rang the doorbell, or I think we knocked on the door actually, and immediately right after we knocked on the door, the person answered, like not even within 2 seconds. Like, we didn't have time to run. We didn't have time to do anything. We just knocked on the door and they opened the door. I was just like, oh. So we were both just standing there, me and my friend. And my friend with the video camera was just like, what the fuck? Like, what's gonna happen? So we just stood there for a second. We were just like kind of staring at each other. And then my friend had the bright idea to I don't know what he was thinking. I guess we were both kind of like panicking at the moment. So we had done a prank video beforehand where we went to people's doors selling grass, or trying to sell grass, just like random pieces of grass just for laughs. So he pulled a piece of grass from the front yard, and he said something stupid like, oh, we're selling this for like $10. Do you want to buy it? Or something. And I was like, dude, you're retarded. Why would you say that? And so, you know, that entire encounter lasted only like 3 seconds of us staring at each other and him picking up the grass. But like after that, I just immediately turned around and booked it, and then I just didn't look back, man. But I knew my friend was booking it with me, so we were all just running because the lady that opened up this door, I should have mentioned this before, but we knew who the person in this house was. She was the person that lived behind us. We used to play soccer all the time in my backyard, and we used to kick the soccer ball over the fence into her backyard like every single day. And every time we hopped the fence to go in their backyard, they just bitched and complained at us for being in their backyard to get our soccer ball back. And they actually threw away our soccer balls a few times too. Like they would just take them inside and they wouldn't give it back to us. So we wanted to ding-dong ditch them to get some revenge. I should have mentioned that before. But anyways, we knew who this person was, and we knew that they hated us. So immediately after that, I was just like, oh shit, we got to get out of here. So I turned around, I booked it across the street, and like I knew my friend was following me. Like I said, I could see the kid with the video camera, my other friend. We were both kind of running together. And then the house across the street, they didn't have a backyard fence, right? So they had 2 dogs. They had like a pit bull and like some other random dog. But anyways, like those 2 dogs in their backyard were just barking and barking and barking at us. And they actually started chasing us for a little bit, which sounds really, really crazy, but I swear to God, this happened. And it was actually like the weirdest, craziest experience of my life. So it wasn't until I found out later that they actually did call our neighborhood was no, I'm not gonna say the neighborhood name, but anyways, they called the neighborhood security to their house, and they were like looking for us and stuff. But anyways, I was just hauling ass across people's backyards because like the portion of the neighborhood I was in right now, nobody had backyards. So I was just sprinting through a bunch of people's backyards, and I eventually like lost the dogs and stuff. And at one point, the owner of the house with the dogs like got out and was like yelling. I don't know if he was yelling at me or at the dogs or at both of us, but he was either yelling at the dogs to come back or at me to stop. I can't really remember. All I remember was I was hauling ass through people's backyards until I eventually got to another street. I didn't really know where I was at, and like there's a huge hill that went up to the main road. So I was just walking up this hill, and right when I get to the top of the hill, which is a pretty good-sized hill, I look back, and my other friend, not the one with the video camera, but the one that was at the door with me, he comes running out at the same place that I went out. So I had to walk back down the hill, met up with him halfway, and he told me the craziest story. I'm not sure if he was lying, but I believe him based on, you know, just he doesn't really lie, you know, and he's pretty crazy. So he basically said that he ran around the opposite corner that I ran. Like I basically ran right across the street. He ran around the corner. He said that he hid underneath a car. He went underneath a car, a Mercedes, and he was just hiding there, and they didn't see him. So I just started laughing my ass off. And then we both realized we were missing our friend with the video camera. We didn't have the video camera in that entire encounter. So we were like, man, we need to get him. We need to get that camera. That's going to be a hilarious upload. We need to find him. So we both went back up to the main street, right? And, you know, we were pretty close to the subdivision where our ding-dong ditching occurred. And so we were basically like paranoid and stuff because we knew that they hated us. And we were just walking down the road, you know, kind of just like staying to the outside. And then all of a sudden, like out of the corner of our eyes, basically, we see the stupid little neighborhood security car just coming past us and going to the other subdivision. So like apparently they didn't see us or something because we were kind of sticking like next to the trees. There was no sidewalk, but we just started freaking out. We were like, dude, did they actually just call the neighborhood security on us? And like we weren't really that intimidated, but it was still pretty funny that they, that they did that. So for the rest of the time, we were kind of paranoid. We were like sticking to the bushes. We were like hiding, like a freaking army crawling at some points through the bushes. And we ended up like back, you know, a little bit like we basically had a line of sight on the house that had ding dong dished us. And sure enough, the neighborhood security were there. So we were just like, oh my gosh, these guys are so stupid. You know, what are we gonna do? And then we realized our friend with the video camera had actually sent my other friend a text message. I didn't have a phone at the time. Like I said, I was only like 13. He sent him a text message, and somehow, even though he was the farthest away from the house, he got caught in this entire situation. So he was inside the house talking to the security right now, and I was like, I swear to God, he better not rat us out. So me and my friend, we were just completely sketched the fuck out at this point, because we were like, we were like 12 and 13. And we were like, man, I don't want the security to tell our parents, because we were like goody two shoes and stuff. We didn't want to get in trouble. So we were literally just like army crawling back, like through the bushes. We just continued on at that point, and we went back to my friend's house, and yeah, after that, shit just kind of calmed down a little bit. They actually never found out where we were. My friend with the video camera ended up getting in trouble. But he ended up getting to keep the video camera, so we still had the footage on there. We still uploaded it to YouTube, and I just thought this was a funny story because, literally like the adrenaline rush that was going through me this entire time was like insane, even though it was just the neighborhood security, and I couldn't really take them seriously at all. But I just thought this was a funny story to tell you guys here on my channel. It's been like 11 minutes long, so I tried to tell it the best I could, with as much time as I had, because if I had to go into every single detail, things would get a lot longer. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Like at one point we went back and we tried to like look through their windows from like far away with like binoculars to see if we could see my friend in there. I know that sounds really bad, but like I said, we were either 12 or 13. We didn't know what we were doing. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this story from my childhood, I guess, or yeah, my preteen adventures, I guess I can call it that. But yeah, that was the time when we ding-dong ditched somebody and it went wrong. So yeah, the funny thing was we actually did end up uploading that video to YouTube. I'm pretty sure that it's not on YouTube anymore, but if it is, the link will be in the description, because if I could find that video again, that'd be so funny to show you guys. Anyways, that was my story. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Ratings are always appreciated here on my channel. And until next time, guys, my name is SpiderFPS, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.